So you just go to the shop, you buy the set of the pickups with all the electronics there. Except one thing. EMG doesn't put this to the whole set of the pickups. This one thing can be critical, especially in the passive guitars, especially with the old electronics. Let me show you everything from the very beginning. Hey everybody, Rock and Roller channel here, and today I want to talk about the active pickups, especially about the EMG. I got this Les Paul with my EMGs. I like the EMGs, I like the Les Pauls, I like everything about the active pickups. But today I want to talk about some problems that you can face, especially when you convert your passive pickups guitar into the active pickups. You want to buy some headset, or maybe Kirk Hammett set, or maybe just classic 8185 and metal up your ass. So you just go to the shop or maybe go online and you buy the set of the pickups with all the electronics there, except one thing. I'm talking about the toggle switch. Here is a three-way switch in the Les Paul, maybe in some other super strats, some other guitars it will be the five-way switch. 99% that you will leave the old switch, 99% that everything will be okay, but every time you have 1%, and this happens with this guitar. I put the EMGs when I didn't know how to solder, I didn't know how to read the diagrams of the EMG. I put everything here, everything was fine, everything was correct, but I have some ground issues here, and this is not about the bridge. This is about this toggle switch. Before we go further, please subscribe to this channel, please hit the like button if you like the active pickups. If you hate the active pickups, especially hit the like, please. There are no bad pickups on the market, it only depends on you, it depends on who is playing now, everything is in your hands. You know the hate train about the pickups, about the EMG pickups, about the active pickups, about the pickups in general. Pickups doesn't matter, pickups matter, only pickups create the tone, only wood create the tone. I just want to show you this excellent guitar, these excellent pickups, but with one small issue. So let's open this electronic compartment and let's see the mistake and the problem. So this is a battery. My suggestion, use the rechargeable batteries. Here is the ground wire from the bridge, and these old cables, they come from the switch. Old cables, this is the signal cables from the pickups. We have the main wire and the metal wrap. This is a ground here. I didn't know this. I thought only about the bridge. I connected to this head only the main wire, and this wrap just cut it in here and it doesn't go anywhere. I bought this special thing, 30 bucks. This is the EMG 3-position switch. This comes with the two types of wires, two short and two long, because in the Les Paul, in my guitar, I should use the long wires, and in maybe some super strat where the switch is near all the electronics, you should use only the short ones. And if I don't buy this EMG switch and I want to leave my old one, I should to connect these grounds together and put them to the ground here. We have small space here, we need to solder it, and this is not proper way of connecting the solderless system with soldering some small pieces. So that's why this is here. At first, let's disconnect the wires from the old switch on the main hub. I did it a long time ago and I was blind. Let's open the compartment for the switch and let's see how it looks now. The 30 years old Gota switch from the Les Paul, and this scene still works. It's beat up, it's old, but everything is in place. Quality of the Japan parts is pretty great, because you know it's 30 years, maybe even 35 years plus. It's incredible. And another challenge here is to take these wires, because it's too tight, the compartment is too small. Yeah, we got it. I will leave the original parts, and you should leave the original parts too. Maybe you want to resell your guitar, maybe you want to make some mods with it. I will use this because this is the size for Les Paul. You have the perfect instruction on paper here. So this is so stupid because in my case the switch is installed in the wrong order. Please learn my mistakes. I need to put off the pickups, I need to put off the strings, so this is much more complicated. So if you want to save time, buy this. This is unsponsored video. You must have this in your EMG set installation every time. This is the saver. And this is the night here. I just wanted to make it very fast, very quick, but I will leave everything as is. I will continue tomorrow. And even here, when I opened the full access to the cavities, I had a problem. The wire did not want to fit in the passage to the main department with electronics, and I had to tie a rigid cord to the end of my wiring and push it through, and only then everything worked out. Well, almost everything. Pretty interesting thing I got for you. You need to plug this cable from the switch just in the center of this hub between these connectors. You can see it here, but I have the spare one part from the set of my EMGs. They are pretty old, so I have the different hub here. And this part for the switch, it sits here, not between these guys, but here. And I'm a little bit confused. Everything is going not according to the plan already, so this is small addition to this mess. This toggle switch is pretty low profiled here, and I will show you the difference. So the old one goes inside and fix this switch, and the new one goes on top of it to save all the vintage, all the old parts from your guitar, because in this case I can't use the original nut of the EMG switch. If you have the very cheap guitar, if this is a Chinese electronics, maybe you put off everything long time ago and you don't have any parts, it can be a problem. Let's plug this in and let's check the pickups together. Oh, this is upside down. But we have the solution here, and I only need to reconnect this wire here. As this guitar was disassembled, it's time for a little cleaning and for string changing, because this guitar needs it. As always, on my Les Paul I will use the Elixir strings 10 to 52. This is a perfect match for me. I will tune this guitar in D and sometimes in the drop D, so I need the extra thickness on the low and on the low strings, and this is the best manufacturer for me. I'm using the top wrap of the string, so I personally think that top wrap is a must on every Les Paul. And for this you need to do some extra adjustments. You need to shave the sharp edges on your tailpiece, and you need to add one ball ends of the old strings to your new strings. So let's check out together the new sounding of this guitar. You have the separation between these checks, you hear the notes, you hear the pauses. We have the definition of notes, the definition of the strumming. Yeah, we have some microphonic effect, I don't know why. Maybe I should change the wire from the bridge here, maybe to put the different one. But even with this result, I'm happy for 200%. If you are a guru in the electronics, of course you can save the $30. If you are just a consumer, the musician who wants the result, I think this is obvious. Just buy this extra thing with every new set of the EMG pickups. So if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, and let's meet in the next videos. Bye bye.